Hello and welcome to TTV News, some latest events in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of May 31st, the National Assembly has the group discussion on the draft resolution to amend and supplement Resolution number 119/2020 of the National Assembly on ballasting the organizations of the urban government model and a number of special mechanisms and policies to develop Da Nang City. Delegate Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Head of the TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly delegation, spoke about many contents to create a specific mechanism for Da Nang to develop.
In addition to assigning many specific policies to localities, we must allow specific procedures and even assign the previous committee to regulate some administrative procedures because many problems are related to procedural processes. In addition, Delegate Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy said that the implementation roadmap of the mechanisms for Da Nang City has 5 years, but with a series of concentrated policies that have not been applied in other localities, it needs longer time of implementation to evaluate. If it is not possible to extend the period to be specific, there should be more orientation to stop the steps after being specific.
Also on the afternoon of May 31st, commenting at the discussion group on approving the 2022 state budget settlement, Delegate Huỳnh Thanh Phương, TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly delegation, gave his opinions.
I find that the number of 676 trillion Vietnam dong is very large, increasing both scale and proportion. If excluding salary reform, the transfer amount increased by 55,900 billion Vietnam dong compared to the previous year, an increase in both regular expenditure and development investment expenditure. Delegates expressed concerns about transferring resources in most areas. Through the above figures, it can be seen that the budgeting work is not accurate, does not match the needs of spending, thus reduce the efficiency of state budget resources in very difficult budget conditions, having to weigh measure cuts. For whatever reason, it can't spend it and have to switch sources when many other contents need money to spend but don't have money to arrange it. From there, the delegates requested the government to review the policy mechanism on this source transfer and have a strict plan to manage the transfer source, avoiding reducing the efficiency of budget spending. On the morning of May 31st, at the Provincial Center for Children's Activity, Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Youth Committee, attended the launching ceremony of Achievement for Children, Summer Opening Ceremony, Children's Olympic Day, and launching on people to practice swimming to prevent drowning in TayNinhTV Province in 2024. Mr. Trần Văn Chiến spoke at the ceremony, calling on all levels, branches, and localities in the province to strengthen propaganda and raise awareness of protecting, caring for, and educating children, effectively implement national action programs for children, support children in special circumstances, children in conflict with the law, abused children, and children affected by HIV/AIDS. On this occasion, the provincial leaders awarded many gifts to students with special circumstances, difficulties, and good and excellent studies. The total funding for this activity is 450 million Vietnam dong, coming from 5 philanthropists and organizations.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently the Economics and Budget Board surveys and supervised a number of public investment projects in the foreign. Thereby, the board requested the Provincial People's Committee to issue regulations on the management of drainage and wastewater treatment activities in the province.
11 investment projects to build urban wastewater collection and treatment system in urban areas in the province have received the attention and support of people in the province because of their significance. However, in the process of mobilizing households to connect wastewater collection pipes from household to the system, there are still some difficulties. Some households have not agreed to be connected because the house has a small area, so ditching pipes may cause some inconvenience to households. The Economic and Budget Committee of the Provincial Business Council has requested the Provincial Business Committee to soon submit and promulgate policies to support and promote the connection of wastewater from households to the invested wastewater collection and treatment system, ensuring appropriateness, actual situation, promoting investment efficiency. At the same time, the Provincial Business Committee is requested to direct relevant agencies to organize propaganda for households to understand the connection, regulations, and responsibilities of households in wastewater drainage. Currently, the Provincial Business Committee has assigned the Department of Construction to advise on adjusting policies to support and promote connections from households to the wastewater collection system in the province, submitting to the Provincial Business Council for promulgating resolution. On the morning of May 31st, 2024, the Union of Science and Technology Associations organized a social appraisal seminar after more than 3 years of implementing the National One Commune One Products Program project or outcome in the province in the period of 2020-2025 vision to 2030. Recently, the Social Inspection Council surveyed 18 production entities with 43 products achieving outcome product certification at the provincial and district levels. Outcome products basically meet consumer needs well, contributing to creating jobs for local workers, preserve cultural values, and use resources rationally and sustainably, conserve biodiversity, contributing to the good implementation of the province's national targets program on building new rural areas. The survey process also received some contents, specifically as the 25 rice area in Fuji Commune Tao is currently providing raw materials for Fuhua Agricultural Service Cooperative to produce clean rice. But it is planned as land for industrial production, making people feel insecure about production, affecting the supply of raw materials for SD25 rice production, which has been recognized as a restart outcome product. Yongzhou District Tam Lang Thi Company Limited proposed to open a median strip at Tam Lang Thi Stop Station to facilitate the promotion of the province outcome products. On the morning of May 31st, the Customs Department organized the first Business Dialogue Conference in 2024. Mr. Võ Thanh Ngoan, Deputy Director of the Customs Department, shared the dialogue. At the conference, the professional departments of the Customs Department introduced new legal documents related to the custom field to the business community, such as regulations on renting warehouse outside export processing enterprises for storage of raw materials and products of export processing enterprises. Some new contents to note in the field of import and export tax, situation of administrative violations in 2023, and note some violations in the field of custom that businesses often make, and listen to feedback from businesses about the working attitude of custom officers and civil servants to take timely corrective measures. At the conference, the Provincial Customs Department praised typical businesses for good compliance with custom laws and positive contributions of charity work in 2023. On the afternoon of May 27, 2024, the Agricultural Extension Center organized a seminar on biosecurity and organic production development in livestock and poultry farming that help extension officers and farmers gain more knowledge and skill in biosafety handling at livestock facilities. It was chaired by Dr. Nguyễn Văn Bắc, Deputy Head of the Southern Office, National Agricultural Extension Center. In recent years, the livestock farming structure in Taynan province has shifted from small-scale livestock farming to concentrated farm-scale livestock farming, ensuring biosecurity. In particular, synchronously implement technical and veterinary hygiene measures to prevent the infection of pathogens entering from outside and destroy pathogens existing inside the livestock facility. The seminar focused around the following issues: building a circular economy model in livestock farming, regulations, requirements and standards on biosafety in organic livestock farming, solutions in livestock production for disease control, greenhouse gas emissions, and livestock waste treatment. The Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism Taynan province said that it is currently promoting the building of the province brand identity to standardize the brand identity image and general identity system of the province and industries. They are built in a way that is easy to recognize, easy to remember, creates sympathy, and shows the province's unique highlights. Applying it to gift souvenir products will have tourists easily remember, creating a difference and uniqueness of Taynan province compared to other localities. Up to now, in Taynan area, there are 92 products recognized as outcome products, of which 24 products are rated 4 stars, 67 products are rated 3 stars. Among them, there is one product that has been rated 4 stars in 2020 and is being submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development for evaluation and rating of 5-star outcome product.
Ladies and gentlemen, from February until now, there are times when water hyacinth appears in quite high density on Vamkodong River. The means of processing have made effort to clear hotspots on the river to open the ways for boats to travel. However, some people monitoring the water hyacinth treatment have reported that the means of handling chaff and cutwater hyacinths then dump into the river, causing the risk of polluting the environment.
In recent times, the treatment of water hyacinth on the Vamkodong River has been closely followed by people because this river is closely associated with the general livelihood environment and quality of life for people living on both sides. These images were reported by people to the treatment unit with the question, why do the means of handling top water hyacinth cut them and then dump into the rivers? It is likely to cause water pollution. According to feedback from the Inland Waterway Port Authority, people's concerns are reasonable and justified. However, this is not the whole story. Currently, the water hyacinth treatment construction unit is TayNinhTV Agricultural Development Joint Stock Company, a subsidiary of TayNinhTV Group. Since signing the water hyacinth processing contract with the Department of Transport from the end of 2022 until now, the unit has 6 water hyacinth processing mills, of which half of them are chopping machines. The rest are cutting machines. When people report water hyacinth hotspots, the unit will prioritize mobilizing manpower and cutting mills to open the way for mills to pass first, and the water hyacinth salvage machine will salvage later. The authorities affirmed that there was no chopped water hyacinth dumped into the river as people fear. Once the water hyacinth is chopped, the machine picks it up and collects it on shore, then transports it to the factory for fertilizer treatment or take to its garden. Focus on blockades and bans that people recommend to ensure they do not pollute the environment. The Department of Transport also affirmed that because the water hyacinth floated on the river, salvage was not difficult afterward. From the beginning of the dry season in 2024 until now, there have been many times when water hyacinths have appeared densely. The construction unit has had to increase equipment to handle water hyacinth and clear blockades on the river. Besides, we increase the working time, increasing daily steps. If there are many water hyacinths, we will increase steps from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. If there's too much congestion, we work until 10 p.m. instead of working 8 hours like before. In mid-May 2024, the water hyacinth treatment construction unit added 2 new mills with large buckets designed to pick up water hyacinth ashore with quite a strong capacity. Each day can pick up 30 to 40 water hyacinths. Each day, one mill can pick up 30 to 40 tons of water hyacinth. At the scene, it was sounded with the method of gathering water hyacinths at one point for salvage. These 2 mills clear the hotspots after about 1 to 2 hours of salvage, opening the moving channel for boats to pass back and forth. After the water hyacinth is drained and depleted, it will be unloaded to the processing points.
The audience May 31st is World No Tobacco Day and the last day of National No Tobacco Week from May 25th to May 31st, 2024. An opportunity to call for everyone should take strong measures to prevent and control the harmful effects of tobacco. Recorded by our reporters in TayNinhTV, TayNinhTV City, the unit will implement workplace comfortable regulations, especially no smoking in the workplace, receiving satisfactions from people.
The One-Stop Shop Department welcomes hundreds of people every day to carry out administrative procedures. Therefore, smoking in this park will affect many people because cigarettes and secondhand smoke are extremely dangerous to people's health. Towards the goal of building a smoke-free workplace, ensuring the rights of non-smokers to breathe fresh air, and effectively implementing the work of preventing and combating the harmful effects of tobacco, TayNinhTV People's Committee has held a no-smoking sign at the workplace, including the prohibition of smoking in the unit's regulations. The local party committee and Camille People's Committee have also directed no smoking in agencies and units through workplace culture regulations. In addition, the Camille also set up a public service inspection team to check civil service in implementing regulations and internal rules of agencies and units, as well as citizens' reception tasks. Through the results of implementation in the current agency, civil servants no longer smoke, which has made the agency cleaner. I feel that smoking is harmful to health and affects people when coming to do administrative procedures at the Camille Committee. As a civil servant in charge of receiving and returning results, I feel that banning smoking at agencies is right, and I myself always implement and follow the agency's regulations. Coming to work at TayNinhTV People's Committee, people feel satisfied not only from the way of working, but also from the clean environment here. Today, when I come here to carry out my business, no one smoke. Very comfortable. No one smoke here. Their attitude is also very good, and procedures are well handled. Efforts to build a smoke-free environment have contributed to creating a healthy environment, ensuring the right of non-smokers to breathe fresh air. From there, reduce the rate of tobacco use, reduce morbidity and mortality due to diseases related to tobacco use. In recent years, TayNinhTV's tourism industry has gradually from its position, attracting a large number of domestic and foreign tourists. In addition to Baden Mountain National Tourist Area, the tourism industry has gradually coordinated with relevant units to gradually form tourism models associated with agriculture. TayNinh is a province with a large proportion of agricultural economic structure, so it is oriented to develop tourism products associated with rural agriculture. Through recent inter-provincial tourism surveys, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism also coordinated with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, as well as other agencies, departments, branches, and localities in the province to orient the development of green tourism associated with high-tech agricultural farms, exploiting and maximizing the value of available natural resources to form new tourism products to enrich the experience for tourists.
Về mặt hiệp hội thì chúng tôi rất là mong chờ.
As for the association, we are looking forward to specific guiding policies so that businesses do not encounter problems as we embarking on green tourism, focusing on agricultural tourism. Secondly, our members up to this moment really want to turn pen gardens, fields and projects into destinations and create value for the common chain, especially tourism development. From the beginning of 2024 until now, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of TayNinh Province organized 2 inter-provincial farm trips for travel agencies to have the opportunity to learn about and connect with business owners and produce products associated with agriculture to create new attractive tourism products, attracting a large number of tourists to TayNinh. It can be affirmed that the development of ecological agriculture combined with rural tourism will help exploit the available resources of each locality, create more jobs, increase income and life for people. It is necessary that functional sectors have appropriate policy mechanisms to attract businesses to invest in agriculture and rural infrastructure development to create conditions for local people to exploit the advantages of tourism development.
The program wraps up now. Thank you for your attention and see you again.